Welcome to Ironhaven for year 45 of this playthrough. Just get them running. What do we got? -2. Oh yeah, we're in spring. I let it run too long last time. Right, so this year, building wise, I think bakeries, windmills, the defensive wall and all that gubbins over there. But ultimately we want to get towards bakeries, I think. That is the sensible course of action, and never let it be said I am nothing but sensible. So 9,640 oats, look at the growing. I've got 2 fields of oats from memory last year, so I might let them run. Grass is fine. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes. Here's the other oat. What are we doing here? Flax, that was it. That's what we did flax for. Don't really need 2 fields of flax. Don't even know if I need any, but I'll do 1 field anyway, just so we don't run out, but you know. So there's plenty. Potatoes, do we need more potatoes really? I wonder. Where is the accountant? I have questions. So we're there, we were there, so we've got more than we had this time last year. So that would have been down to the number of fields we planted spuds in. So I've taken a field of flax out. No, I haven't taken a field of oats out, have I? No. I've taken a field of flax out, but I've added 2.5 fields of wheat. Yeah, 87. So that would mean growing 152. Struth. Oh, that's a lot of people growing. So we've got 30, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 130 from there. 4 in clothing, 134. 18, 144, 142. Gives me 142 people will become available, plus the 42 and the 184 people available once I empty everything out from winter. It gives me 40 to mess around with, doesn't it? So should be doable without causing any particular issues. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. So, what does that leave us with? 1 field of flax, a couple of oats, 2.5 fields of wheat, 4,800. It's just over 6,000. Yeah, there's plenty of wheat. Yeah, that should be more than enough of everything. I'm going to need more barns, I think. Definitely going to need another barn there, without a doubt. Probably 2. So I'm going to stick a barn up in this corner, I think. Do I wait until they're demolished? Yeah, I'll try and leave it as late as I can. So, okay, that's all the growing sorted out. That's all good. Cool, we are getting there, aren't we? We are making progress. Might be ambitious, but I'll see if I can squeeze another house in, keep the resident count going up. So that for next year, year 46, we've got even more people to use. More people need feeding, but nevertheless more people to use. That's about all I need to think about, really, isn't it? So, okay, on that note, yeah, no, we're good for everything. Good for building, good for... Okay, fish is just starting to show a decline, is it? Bleh. Oh, it's still about the same, okay. So comparing that point in the line to there, looks like it's about the same, so holding its own at the moment. So fish will probably start declining this year or maybe next year. Alright, so half an eye on the next batch of fish farms then. God, here we go again with bleeding fish farms. I might also get rid of these pretty fish pond things that we built right in the early stage. Because as pretty as they are, I never look at them. So, not really pretty then, are they? So if I was to demolish the pavement around it, I could terraform it, and we're into the plus noughts. I could terraform it, turn it into growable field area, and make these fields slightly bigger. Seems to make sense to me. I've still got plenty of them. Good. Okay, so all of the grain is near the windmill, so that's all good. Yeah, I think I've run out of things to plan, so I think on that note we'll let the year run. See where we go. Let me make a prediction. Building fires. Building fires. Building fires. Probably raiders, because I'm exposed. I'm exposing me bits and bobs. So the game will go, ooh, a soft spot. Building fires. And building fires. There we go. Let's see how psychic I really am. Building fires. Charging along fairly nicely. I've reached the limit of where we need to be, really. Laid out the blueprint for 2 windmills. I'm going to face them that way, which is a bit counterintuitive, really, but just quicker for the people to get there and get in and out from their houses, because they'll be coming from this direction, so they can get into the entrance on that side. Barn is still plodding along, laying out the wall with watchtowers covering the entire length, so when raiders do land on this bit, they'll be hammered by arrows before they get anywhere, because you know they will. What else? Yeah, a couple of pyres on the outside there to cover anyone that happens to snuff it while they're in the windmills. A couple of pyres there. That is now obsolete, so I can get rid of that. Well spotted. Growing season is starting to finish off with the little fields. I've had like one, I think, field finished so far. The others, as you can see, the small ones are starting to come to an end. Ooh, there we go. So yeah, so there's the entrance on that side, because it's just easier and quicker for them to get in and out, really. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I can probably position. I might end up going with 2 barns here if I can. Depends on the space available. I've left an entrance there because I imagine at some point in the future, I'm going to end up extending this out to to increase the fields. That's alright. Needs doing, I suppose. Yeah, and that's it. So I think that'll look quite impressive when it's done. All the watchtowers all the way along. And the castle walls and the railings and the pavements. Loads of stone. Very city-fied, to use the technical building planning term. I'm sure city-fied is somewhere in the building architect's building guide to being an architect or something, because there must be one of those. So yeah, haven't quite got onto the bakeries yet, but I want to try and finish this off while the weather's good, because it's not near enough to any houses, and don't want people dying of hypothermia if I can avoid it, because that would annoy me no end. There we go. So yeah, that's it for the moment. Oh yeah, the keep, they're working on production to reduce production time for resources. Don't quite know what that means. Reduces production time for resources. Not the best description I've heard. Could be getting them out of the ground quicker, but could be, I don't know, using less resources on each build, maybe something like that. Don't know. Ooh, Let's give the teacher a hand. I think you need it. And now I need to concentrate on getting the fish farms emptied, because we're in the middle of an emptying phase. So yeah, that's it really. Oh yeah, building fires, obviously tornadoes, 2 of them so far. Yawn. And that's been it so far. So I'll probably, well, I don't know, I'll cut back in at some point anyway. Seem to have some more buggy sort of weirdness going on here. Somebody's been able to you know, move the resources, but they don't seem to be able to get over some imaginary threshold. It's quite weird. Where are you going? No, you're not. Not getting this. A bit weird. Oh, come on, dude. No, don't carry food to the house. Just get on with the thing. Yeah, so my got loads and loads and loads of builders available, but I can't bloody use any of them because they can't get to the area they're supposed to be building on. It's all very odd. And they're terraformed to the right level, because they're all the same. That's been terraformed. It's got the resources in place, so somebody was able to put the resources there, but yeah, that one seems to be alright. Oh no, that hasn't had the stuff on it. Oh god. Yeah. Getting on me begging nerves. Here comes the cold white bit. So, crops were pretty much collected. I made a... I don't know, somehow I missed this field of grass, but that's alright. It's 1,000 grass that we haven't got, but we're not exactly desperate for it, so that'll be okay. These sorted themselves out. It was this row and the row next to it originally, but they just sorted themselves out, which is all a bit weird and annoying, but yeah, alright, fair enough. So now we're laying the next batch. Another windmill being built here, so this is a great big fucking bank of windmills. So when there are enough there, I might in time demolish those two to... Oh, I've got to do something with that as well. To, you know, allow for housing or something. Something helpful, something useful. Oh, it looks like we've got into the minuses, so... Better just tidy everyone up. And that. So... We'll have them. We'll have them. And we won't have them just yet. I guess that. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of them. So the fish is kind of starting to slide down a little bit. I think 39,000. I remember it being... Where's the accountant's house? There it is. I remember it being up at 40, I think. Come here. Fish. I don't know, probably about the same, but yeah, okay. It's not going up anymore, that's for sure. Let's get them maxed out. Alright, so in terms of building, I've left these sections of wall free so they can go in and out, because otherwise it takes them an age to walk all the way around everything. And when the wall's done up to a certain point, I can start... I can probably do that one now. They're built. They're built. Yeah, okay. So we can do that one now. That's good. Yeah, so we're building these watchtowers. There's one windmill being built there. Let's just get rid of that before I forget. So that's that one, and that one. Oh, that's right, yep. No, they're building that one still, upgrading it. I don't know why I did that, but I have, so there you go. Then go in and out of that gate, so that's okay. Oh, that's probably why I did it. So it covers the gate. Yeah, still got building going on in the winter, but that'll do. I'm probably going to need another house, really. Have we got a house laid out there? Oh, I haven't. It's unexpected. I thought there would be. I guess in that case, we're not desperate for resources on anything. Everything's in good shape. Let's just pause this. Should probably wait to do this until the until it gets light, but I'm being impatient. Let's see if I can line it up. I think that's it. Is that lined up? Yep. It's in line with that. It's out of the way of the staircase on the other side. Cool. So we'll get another house there which will provide more villagers' homes on top of the 1, 2, 3, sort of 40 that we've got lined up along there. One behind as well, 50. Because we need loads just for the fields in the summer and in the winter when these are churning along quite happily, the little windy millers. They'll sort of crack on with them, really. I do also need to do, while I think about it, I do need to do something with these. I can't for the life of me remember where I... don't know if I can get to them or not. Because if I turn this into terraformed land, I can expand the size of these bloody fields. Make them something a bit more useful. And if they're not there, I can make the fields even bigger. Get rid of that bloody house and move it back because it's just in the way there, really. This dead ground behind is a bit of a waste of time. I think this winter as well, I probably need to spend some effort on trying to free up space in these damn things. It's got loads all over the place that are full. I don't seem to be doing anything with them. So if I just tuck them over to the side to make me do it, I'll sort of work out how to do it off camera. What's that? Okay. It's just been left sitting there and chewing away on its own. God, there's loads of them. God, and that one. Pretty much all of them. I've really taken my eye off the ball here. Yeah, cool, okay. Some of the wheat ended up in there, but I've transferred it all to this one. And then I guess when they're done, I can get me bakeries down as well. I'll that one. Don't know. I might build some sort of purpose-built storage areas right in the middle of the bakeries and just ship everything they need there, so they don't have to walk around for it. Seems to make sense. So yeah. So that'd be the end of the sort of growing part of the year. Cracking progress, I have to say. Rather pleased. 285 spaces. With this extra house they'll be building in a bit, that'll be 295. We're not far off for 300 residents. I might build another house just to get it up to 300, really, just to spite it. Oh, the keep's done. Talks about ore mining, food production. Yeah, that one. Let's go with that one next. Little dudes up there in their keep, dudes and dudettes. And I guess a house there would be handy as well. So this doesn't look very pavement-ish. So I haven't decided on the levels on that one yet, so I could take this section in here down to the levels there to keep them matched up. Makes sense, I think. Although they are out of line. Oh god, anyway, I'll worry about that in a bit. I could go down a bit of a rabbit hole here. So yeah, just cracking on with the building now. Now we're in winter. We'll get loads of watchtowers and houses and windmills and God knows what else built, and hopefully starting the bakeries. That's another year done. It's quite hard to see all the progress because of all the snow, but I've pavemented pretty much this whole area, ready for the bakeries. That's the word I'm looking for. Crikey, words are still hard. That one's weird. Well, that won't go away. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, right, so loads of the mines and quarries and things are about to empty out in the next year, I'd say, if I, leave people in there to do it. So that's all good. I've got the caravan stables, all of them working overtime, trying to distribute the resources about a bit more evenly. I've terraced this section. This was all just waiting to be done, so I've continued the line of terraces. So they're all in keeping. All looks nice. I'm going to sort all this out, basically. So this level continues to there, and this level might be the same as this one, I'm not quite sure. Perhaps not identical, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to sort all this out, and possibly next year, but I really want to get the bakeries in. I want to get some pies, fruit pies, start using some of these ridiculous amount of resources we've got. So yeah, at any rate, that's our little settlement at the end of year 45. So I'll carry on with year 46 next time, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.